Yo, what's up guys? You're back with your man TechNick, your go-to guy for videos on the latest tech. Now today, it's about the latest tech. Once again, we have the Huawei P30 Pro on my left-hand side here, and the Galaxy S10 Plus on my right. With the Huawei P30 Pro, we have a Kirin 980 chipset, which was released at the end of last year with the Huawei Mate series flagship phones. And then on the right-hand side here, we have the Galaxy S10 Plus with a Snapdragon 855 chipset, which debuted earlier on this year, so it is definitely slightly newer. Both of these are laid on 7nm architecture technology over here, and they're really impressive to say the least, guys. If anything, the 855 chipset is slightly better than the one seen in the Huawei, which is the Kirin 980. Now, once again, we have a bit of a bump on one of the phones here. It is indeed the P30 Pro, so we're going to go ahead and slap in the covers. So one thing I do just want to mention here quickly, guys, is I have gone ahead and completely disabled all the animation scales within developer options of both of these devices, so they are using complete raw processing speeds when opening up all of these apps. I'm also going to be using my trendy little GoPro over here, guys, just so that we can see the footage from a different angle to see if I am indeed clicking on the phones at the exact same time with my trendy little right and left finger. These are both incredible phones to say the least, guys, and without further ado, let's go! So before we get going with the speed test itself, guys, we're going to go ahead and boot up these phones just to give it a little bit of a taste of what comes with the boot speeds here. I know that it is not the most exciting thing, but there are people out there that go to bed at night and turn their phone off and so on and so such, and turn their phone off when they go into an exam hall. So when they do decide to turn it on, it is always good to see how fast they actually do turn on. So coming up here, we should indeed see the Huawei come first, and we do indeed over there, guys. So Huawei will get a point for boot up speeds. I do actually want to see how fast these phones boot up once we go through the lock screen to see how the animations actually work with getting into the phone itself. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so the Huawei is indeed showing its app icons already over here, guys. Now, before we get going with the actual app speed test, guys, I want to go ahead and test out Face Unlock on these two devices. There is no 3D Face Unlock here, so they're both using just the cameras, but let's go ahead and see. 3, 2, 1. Okay, definitely quicker on the Huawei, but not by too much. Let's try again. 3, 2, 1. Okay, definitely fast on the Huawei again. Last try. 3, 2, 1. Okay, fast on the Huawei for sure there, guys, but the Samsung does indeed use a little bit of an animation around the camera lens as well there. So let's go ahead and test out fingerprints now. I have set up the Samsung with my right finger and the Huawei with my left finger. This is indeed running an optical scanner on the Huawei P30 Pro, and we are running an ultrasonic sensor on the Galaxy S10 Plus. Now, with ultrasonic, it picks up sound waves in order to get your fingerprint, so it's good for things such as water or dirt being on the screen. It still works. When it comes to security, the Samsung is definitely the king here, but when it comes to speed, optical always seems to be better. Nevertheless, let's go ahead and test these guys out and see which is indeed quicker. Okay, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Okay, faster on the Huawei there, guys. Let's go again. 3, 2, 1. Okay, faster on the Huawei again. Let's try one more time. 3, 2, 1. Faster on the Huawei once again, guys. So you are getting that sense of security with the Samsung, but you definitely do indeed get the speed when it comes to the Huawei over there. So now I'm going to go ahead and pop up the GoPro footage in the top right corner for the actual app speed test. Okay, so guys, we're going to go ahead and start up that app speed test. We're going to go from camera all the way down to PUBG, and then to test out RAM management, we're going to go from PUBG all the way up to camera. In the first run, we'll be doing round 1, and I'll allocate a point based on speed, and then round 2, when we go back from PUBG all the way up to camera, I'll then allocate a point as well for speed and reopening the app to see whether it has kept it indeed in the RAM management or not. Okay, so before we get going, let's make sure that there are no apps in the background, and there are indeed none. And let's go ahead and start up with camera. So 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, looks pretty even there. I'll have to check that one again for you guys. And then let's go ahead and flip the cam. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, almost neck and neck. I think a little bit quicker on the P30 Pro. Let's go ahead and take a snap. 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's try again. 3, 2, 1. Okay, the Huawei doesn't have that animation anymore, so let's go one more time. 3, 2, 1. Okay, I do think it is a little bit quicker on the Huawei since it lacks that animation. Animations have been set off on both devices, but Huawei seems to be doing a better job there. Let's go ahead and open up the calculator. 3, 2, 1. Okay, almost the same over there. And let's go and open up phone. 3, 2, 1. Okay, a little bit faster on the Samsung. Let's go and open up settings. 3, 2, 1. Okay, quick on the Huawei, definitely that time. Let's go ahead and open up Spotify. 3, 2, 1. Okay, faster on the S10 Plus for sure. Let's go and open up Astral VPN since we need a VPN in China. 3, 2, 1. Okay, a little bit quicker on the Huawei, and let's go turn them on. 3, 2, 1. Okay, pretty much the same over there. Now let's go ahead and open up Facebook. 3, 2, 1. Okay, a little bit quicker on the Samsung on loading over there. Let's go back and open up Instagram. 3, 2, 1. Okay, pretty much the same over there, though I think it was a tad snappier on the S10 Plus. Let's go back and open up Twitter. 3, 2, 1. Okay, pretty much the same over there, guys. Let's go see some new tweets. And let's go back and open up YouTube. 3, 2, 1. Okay, a little bit quicker on the P30 Pro. Once again, it'll get a point over there. And let's go and open up Netflix. 3, 2, 1. Okay, definitely quicker on the S10 Plus there by quite a mile there. Let's go back and open up Photoshop Express. 3, 2, 1. Quicker on the P30 Pro for sure. Let's go open up that photo we had. 3, 2, 1. Okay, definitely quicker on the S10 Plus that time. Let's go back and open up Adobe Clip. 3, 2, 1. Okay, quicker on the P30 Pro. Let's go into the video. And then let's go ahead and export this video on both devices. We're going to save it to gallery, both of them at 1080p. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Okay, definitely quicker on the Samsung, but not by much. Let's go back and open up Google Chrome. 3, 2, 1. Quicker on the Samsung for sure over there, guys. Let's go ahead and start with our run of games. So we're going to start with Subway Surfers. 3, 2, 1. Okay, definitely quicker on the P30 Pro over there, guys. Let's go back and let's go check our next game out. Let's go back and check our next game out, which is Flip Diving. 3, 2, 1. Okay, I think a tiny bit faster on the P30 Pro. Let's go back and open up Angry Birds, the first one. 3, 2, 1. Samsung was a little bit delayed there. Let's see how that affects the result. And it is indeed quicker on the P30 Pro. So let's go back and let's open up our next game, which is Temple Run 2. 3, 2, 1. Okay, very similar over there, guys, but I think if one had to win this, it would definitely be the P30 Pro indeed. Let's go back and do our last game, which is our most graphic intense game and the longest loading time game, which is PUBG. 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's see. This will be really interesting to stack up. We'll have the loading over here, but it obviously has to check all the files. It has to check the download files, check if there's any updates, because it is definitely more of a high-end game compared to the others that we've tested out. So starting up there with PUBG, let's go check for updates. It looks really similar at the moment. Actually, very similar. It's ridiculous. Okay, now we're in the loading screen, and who is going to be the one to take the cake in the PUBG test? And the S10 Plus takes it with the Snapdragon 855 processor. Not too surprised over there, but the Huawei P30 Pro was not too far behind. Okay guys, so we're going to go ahead and run on test number 2. This will be really interesting to check out RAM management since they both do indeed have the same amount of RAM. So let's go ahead and start with PUBG. So 3, 2, 1. Okay, definitely quicker on the P30 Pro over there. Let's go back and open up Temple Run. 3, 2, 1. Okay, very similar, but I do think it was a tad quicker on the S10 Plus. So let's go back, if we can ever go back. And Angry Birds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, definitely quicker on the P30 Pro. And let's go back and hit on Flip Diving. 3, 2, 1. Okay, tad quicker on the S10 Plus for sure. And let's go on to Subway Surfers. 3, 2, 1. Definitely quicker on the P30 Pro over there that time, guys. Let's make our way onto Google Chrome. 3, 2, 1. Okay, a tad quicker on the P30 Pro Adobe Clip, 3, 2, 1. A little bit quicker on the P30 Pro once again. Photoshop Express, 3, 2, 1. Once again, quicker on the P30 Pro. Netflix, 3, 2, 1. A little bit quicker on the P30 Pro once again, guys. I don't know if the animations is just slightly better because they're both off on both devices, but maybe Huawei just implemented a bit better. Let's go on to YouTube, 3, 2, 1. Okay, a little bit quicker on the P30 Pro once again. That's crazy, guys. Let's go on to Twitter, and 3, 2, 1. Okay, definitely faster on the P30 Pro that time, guys. Let's go into Instagram, 3, 2, 1. Quicker on the P30 Pro again, guys. I actually can't believe this. Let's go to Facebook, 3, 2, 1. Okay, they both had to refresh the feed, but definitely a little bit quicker on the P30 Pro. Let's open up Astral, 3, 2, 1. A little bit quicker on the P30 Pro again, and let's go ahead and turn them off, 3, 2, 1. Okay, pretty much the same over there. Let's open up Spotify, 3, 2, 1. Quicker on the P30 Pro again, guys. I can't believe it. Let's open up settings, 3, 2, 1. Okay, definitely quicker on the P30 Pro, but neither of these devices are giving any issues with opening up the apps exactly where they were and keeping them in good RAM management. Let's open up phone, 3, 2, 1. Okay, a little bit quicker on the S10 Plus over there, guys. Let's open up calculator, 3, 2, 1. Okay, almost the same over there, and let's open up gallery, 3, 2, 1. Okay, very, very similar. They both had to reopen them though, guys. That was a bit interesting. Let's open up camera, 3, 2, 1. Okay, a little bit quicker on the P30 Pro over there, guys, but it's really interesting to see how much better the P30 Pro did in the second round. So I actually did things a little bit differently this time, guys. I included a round 0 for the boot, face unlock, and fingerprint unlock tests since they aren't indeed apps. But in round 1, when we did go from all the apps, from camera all the way down to PUBG, we had exactly the same score there, guys. So I'm pretty impressed with the P30 Pro and the S10 Plus respectively when initially opening the apps. Where Huawei truly impressed me was in round 2, since their app management is so much better, even though they have an older Kirin 980 chipset as opposed to Samsung's Beast Snapdragon 855 chipset, which I indeed have in this phone. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching this video as much as I did making it. Until next time, guys, this is TechNick.